And we are back again for another week of discussion here at Coalition Night Lounge.
Hello.
Anitaku Man.
Hi.
Hello.
Sugi. Angelo. We have Joe.
Who's dying right now?
And Andre.
Hello.
Andre from BGP.
What's up, guys?
So this week we're talking about...
We actually got two animes this week.
Yep.
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 I think if you go by the Japanese names, Higurashi no Nakukore ni Nakukore ni,
Which is When Cicadas Cry.
When the Cicadas Cry, and another, which is simply
And another anime.
Yes.
It's another.
Which,
Yeah.
when he asked me if I watched it, I was kind of confused. Because he's like, "Did you watch another?" And I was like, "Another what?"
Another.
I don't
That was
get
a
it.
funny conversation. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
What?
It's an anime. Another anime?
Or when he texted me during the day, he's like, "Am I watching the right anime?" And I'm like,
Well, that was when the Cicadas Cry, because it's like the first thing you see is the baseball bat scene, and I was like, okay, what?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
It was gruesome gore.
I kind of figured it out though in the first thing that when after the baseball bat scene and they showed those two characters, I was like, yeah, it's them. They get bat in the face.
I thought I was watching the episodes out of order, and I might have spoiled something for myself. So I was kind of concerned. So I was like,
Like, for
is this
anybody-
the right
yeah.
thing?
For anybody that's confused, like when
So watch the
Cicadas
first
Cry is like a really dark anime. With
Both
a really
of them are
good-
fairly dark.
Yeah, both of them are fairly dark, but when Cicadas Cry is kind of confusing because they kind of play with the timeline and how it goes.
And they don't really explain everything there is to know, but if you watch the second season, it kind of explains everything, as I was just informed by him. But I see we're getting a little bit off topic, so Angelo?
so let's start with shout outs.
Shout outs, okay, cool.
Is that okay?
I don't know, is that okay?
Are you mad?
I just hope
you
you're
guys
not
are
mad.
controlling this one, so that's it.
Cool.
I just want to talk about T2 for a sec.
T2.
Last week was Joy's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Great success.
Also
And he also announced his 3 new tracks that came out today. So look them up on Beatport. They're amazing tracks. I listened to them all. And also this week at T2 is Mike's birthday.
Mike.
You know Mike.
Mike.
Comes with those
Hey, Mike who?
two Asian guys, Nick and James.
Oh,
It's Mike's birthday.
Mike. Cool.
Happy birthday, Mike!
Happy birthday, Mike.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And also this Friday
Mhm.
at Mix Markham,
It's Marco.
it's Mo's birthday.
Mo's birthday.
Mo from C Toronto. So I
Yep.
just want to wish you a happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Mo.
Happy
We
birthday.
love you.
And also for the cosplayers,
Mm-hmm.
if they come to Mix Markham for Mo's birthday in cosplay,
Yep.
reduce cover.
Yep. Reduce cover mix Marco in cosplay.
So his birthday is going to
just
be
mention
wild.
us, Anitaku Man or Mo, then yeah,
Knowing Mo, he'll probably be like, just come on in.
just come on. And,
He won't even charge you a
Well,
cover.
Mo does anime too.
No, he just he loves what we do.
Ah,
So
okay, cool.
basically goes, dude, if you guys have any cosplayers that want to show up in cosplay, free of
anytime,
charge.
anytime. You guys can come by anytime you want it.
Sounds good. Sounds
It's
So,
it's in Mix Markham,
This Friday.
in Markham, in 10 Esna Drive
Drive.
Parkway.
Yeah.
Cool.
So hopefully to see you all there.
And I want to give a shout out to that Asian Michi from Steam. Thanks for playing with me and Borderlands 2. Good party.
I'm glad you mentioned Borderlands 2 after that.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, thanks for playing with me. I'm like, and Borderlands 2 is like, oh, okay, I get it now, I get it.
Dirty mind.
Yeah, so I mean, going back to our original topic discussion today, Higurashi no Nakukore ni
What
is,
the hell did you make me watch?
It was
At first, though, it's an anime adaptation of the original game that first came out for 3DS.
it was a horror visual novel, I guess.
Yeah,
they
is it
called
for
that.
DS or PSP?
No, it's for DS.
For DS?
For DS.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was on DS.
When the Cicadas Cry, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think there was an
What are
English
you
port on
doing,
it though.
Nintendo?
I don't think there was an English port on it. Was there?
Oh,
No, it's
uh,
in
Straight
Japanese.
Japanese.
But it was super popular back in the day that they got an anime adaptation.
But it also came with, I was actually reading up on it, you can actually get it with English subtitles.
Yeah.
But you would have to literally get it from Japan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
from
Maybe,
Asia.
I don't know. Maybe there are
Japan
mods that
doesn't
out there.
do that. Asia does.
So what's your take on it, guys? Like,
Honestly, okay, which one?
first one, Higurashi.
So when Cicadas Cry.
When
Yeah.
Cicadas Cry. Or
Total,
when they
utter
cry.
confusion.
Dude, I don't know what the hell you made me watch, man.
I had to clarify with him that I was watching the right thing.
Yeah, because it was dark, man. It
Not
was
even,
so
not even dark.
dark.
It's just like out of nowhere. They don't explain anything, and then he's beating the shit out of two people with a baseball bat. And they haven't even announced the definitive main character, and there's murder within the first 10 seconds. No.
No, dude.
Confusion.
See, I saw when the Cicadas Cry before when Joe first mentioned it to me way back. Remember you put it on my computer?
Yeah.
So I watched it then.
So-
So I kind of cheated a bit, and I read the manga. Dude,
Yeah.
the manga is a million times worse. More gore.
Well,
More-
you're gonna have to dumb it down when they bring it onto the screen.
Yeah, because
Dude, there was no dumbing down in the manga.
That's where it's no holds bar, man.
Dude, it was bad. I was just like, what am I reading?
Murder porn.
No, it's. Dude, I can't even explain
Yeah,
it.
so you're beat about that. What about you?
I'll be honest, like it's kind of confusing, but I kind of picked up after like the 6th, 7th episode.
Mhm.
I kind of understand the concept of it, but the thing is, like for people who like want to search it up, it's kind of confusing because when you search it up, like when cicadas cry, but the title actually is when they cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it was brought here, that's what they titled
When
it.
they cry.
But when you were watching it, it's in the like the short breaks, the commercial breaks. It still says in the bottom right corner when the cicadas cry.
Yeah.
So it's kind of confusing, but I like it. I like reading or watching dark type of mangas or animes because you kind of get your attention in the gore and like the scenes and stuff. But this one, like in the anime, it's not that much,
Yeah.
or
It's
but it's hard to take for people who watch as regular type of animes.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting how they try to think it without explaining it, and you have to piece every single thing together because they give like small cues of what's really happening.
Not even.
I mean, for the fact that it was based off of a game, that you can kind of tell from the animation aspect that the story followed a particular flow. It
Yeah.
was predetermined, and that really as the viewer, you were kind of just deciphering the content yourself.
Yeah.
The story itself, the setting is in a remote village, very far removed from regular modern civilization. So you'll notice that like there's a lot of outhouses, old houses.
It's very small.
Very sparse.
Yeah,
It's
very,
sparse,
it's
very-
a small town too.
It's a very low population village, and here they kind of focused on that Japanese folklore, or the tradition of Japanese folklore, where in order to kind of like secure a population inside the town, they would create a curse, a rumor, like an old wives' tale, just to keep people inside the population. They
Yeah.
just keep it within that close community, so as to not let the population decrease and the workforce kind of just leave.
So no one in, no one out, sort of.
Yeah, no one in, no one out. They welcome outsiders, but at the same time, outsiders aren't really welcome. It's kind of like a two-tone thing
Yeah.
for that, for sure.
But you can understand the plot too of the story because the main protagonist, just moved in like not even a month,
Yes, yes. And
so
he's-
he has no clue what's happening in the town.
and trying to
he
get
wants
settled
to
in.
basically do his own investigation,
Yeah.
and then finds out
Poking
that
around where his nose doesn't belong.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The
if he
traditions
didn't
of
do
family.
that, none of this would have happened.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the plot of it all, right?
Well, you gotta say there's a saying, curiosity kills the cat, which is
all
the
we
case
need.
in this anime.
Yeah.
His curiosity actually got screwed him over.
I don't remember if there's this Type Moon doing the animation behind it, but you'll find that a lot of people attributed it to like Lolly.
Sorry.
Let's not go there. But
Well, it's part of the otaku
you'll notice that
community.
like big heads, big eyes,
Yeah.
flowing hair, but very very skinny bodies.
Yeah.
They did that because they drew all the viewers' attentions to the facial expressions, and especially during those really really intense scenes, you'll see that there are extra lines drawn around the eyes as
Yes.
they're like
Yeah.
screaming or like in agony or in pain, and it's just
And blood everywhere.
they did
Yeah.
that really really well. They didn't shy away from that because at first glance, I mean, aside from the first minute of the series, when you had the guy going out of blood, but during the rest of it, when everybody's in the happy-go-lucky mode,
Yeah.
it's very simple, very clean lines. But because during those intense moments, there's such a drastic change that it just really pulls you in. Like, holy Christ, this is happening.
Like I'm not gonna lie because when I watch this anime, they're trying to cover the gore, with the fun scenes, but it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
They try to make it cute at the same time gory.
Yeah, I think they did a good job with that. It kind of kept you on the hook a little bit.
Yeah.
And yes, Andre, definitely it was confusing.
Yeah,
It was really
it was really
confusing because it jumped back and forth between this and that. But for any of you that get a chance and watch Higurashi no Naku Koro ni Kai, which is Rebirth or Done Again, or
Season 2 in most cases.
Season 2 in most cases, yes, most people refer to. You would actually see Furude Rika converse with Oyashiro, which this is the flip side of the coin. So that second season, you have the entire first season events all explained to you from a different perspective.
Yeah, because the first season actually has the main protagonist, the main guy's perspective. So you don't see what's happening behind the scene with those other characters.
Yeah, you don't see what's going on
So
with Rika.
usually the Kai, what they use Kai word for any kind of Japanese thing,
Yeah.
it's like a more definitive version. Like it's saying like play arts Kai, it has more detail to it.
They explain a lot
They
more.
explain it a lot
basically.
more. Like in Dragon Ball Kai.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, like remix, rebirth, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
just a return. So that's when the cicadas cry.
I was
It's a
gonna say
fun-
it's super interesting.
It's good.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
You know, I
but-
mean, it's a bit of an older one, but you guys should definitely give it a watch. I guess our next. What are you shaking your
Like,
head?
Any top?
You're still beat on that.
Any
eh?
any more suggestion? Like any more viewpoint than when Cicadas Cry?
No.
Other than like I had to figure everything out myself. Yeah.
So yeah, we're done with Cicadas Cry. I
And
was
on to
like I won't even suggest it to like be like kinda if you don't like dark anime that disturbs you, gives you nightmares, don't watch it.
Yeah, yeah,
If
dark
anime
is
that
good.
mind fucks you is like
I love
Yeah, watch
horrors.
it.
That's one of my top ones.
yeah, like me, I
for
like
sure.
detective kind of anime. It's like Detective School Q.
What?
There's an old anime I saw called School Q. It's kind of mind fucks you and like reveals the secrets in the end. It's really cool.
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know this. I mean, I've seen Conan.
Conan.
That's a classic.
Conan doesn't.
But there's also the High School Detective something. I forgot that one, but that didn't run for as long as the shorter series. Sorry, what's up, guys?
Insanity
What are you
is
whispering about over
spreading.
there, huh?
Insanity.
Yeah.
Insanity
This
is
is the
spreading.
this is the Oyashiro curse.
So going on to another. My bad.
Shiro.
Another. I mean, just a little recap. Another is a more general setting, still in kind of like very modern, but
it's,
it was
so it's in the same genre.
genre 1998 this time around,
Yeah.
so it's not as old school as.
But they say that Another is technically the most scariest anime out there.
Nah,
I doubt that.
I doubt
It's
that.
it's always no, but if you look, I'm just saying, if you
Oh, the
look at some
reviews,
of
yeah.
the reviews, they always rate Another number one.
What they've done is put some cliche, disturbing images. For example, dolls,
Yeah, like the dolls and the random
Oh my
transitions.
God,
Like,
those
they don't
dolls.
even make sense.
By the yeah, but yeah, those porcelain dolls that a lot of people find creepy, and some people find it as an art style, will randomly appear in the transitions, and just they're kind of like almost a screamer without the scream.
So it's like
Yeah.
a jump
So if
scare.
you're
without
just,
the
yeah,
scream.
it's kind of a jump scare just because they pop up when you're least expecting it, and it's just there. And it's only there for a few seconds, so unless you're really paying attention, it just goes right over your head.
Yeah, and it really gets you there.
If you're one of those type where they stick their eyes on the screen, then yeah.
Yeah, like with me, I was
it was
watching
disturbing.
Yeah.
I'm watching this at 2 in the morning, seeing porcelain dolls pop up, going, okay, yeah, that's not scary, but very interesting.
It just burns the image into the back of your mind. It
Yeah.
gets you.
Subliminal messaging in a lot of senses.
Yeah, I've been seeing a
And
lot.
then the curse.
So this one, the plot of the story is once again diving into traditional Japanese folklore. It doesn't really do so much with tradition, but it's kind of like a tradition at the same time. In this case, the setting is 1998, but in the story itself, 26 years previously, there was a classroom. There was a talented, like head of the class kind of guy, athletic, loved by everyone. He passes away. So the entire class, in the state of mourning, decides to carry on and proceed with everyday life, everyday activities in the classroom, as if that main kid was the one kid that passed away was still alive.
Yeah, they basically neglected the fact that he died and just carried on as if he was still there.
Right. And so what this anime kind of does with that is that it shows the intent of such a bond But the thing about stuff like that is, over time it warps,
Yeah.
right? Like with good intentions, you know, over every single year it slowly changes into like, wait a minute, there was a kid that was here, we're pretending the kid that wasn't here,
Yeah, broken
and that
telephone.
that essentially becomes a curse in and of itself.
Mhm.
So the
It's like a
main
chain
character,
message. It's like a chain messages.
Yeah, it's like broken telephone.
Yeah, and the main character who transfers into the school, he noticed immediately that in the classroom that there's a really weird vibe. And there's one girl, Misaki Mei, which is the main female lead,
Which everybody ignores.
which everybody ignores.
Everybody ignores.
It
Yeah. She
turns
doesn't
out that,
exist.
so the curse becomes mistranslated. Originally, it was used to honor the dead. They pretended someone was alive. Then, over the course of 26 years, instead of pretending someone was alive, they had to treat one person as if they were dead. And
Or they don't
Misaki Mei
exist.
Yeah.
is the one chosen girl for that.
Or this so-called calamity will slowly start killing everyone inside the classroom.
Yep. Which everybody in the same, like in the class picture, died one by one.
Yeah.
So they're trying to figure out who actually is doing the killing and why is it happening.
And who's next?
And who's
Yeah.
next.
And who's next?
And it's all based off of, I forget what it was, like, they're always missing one desk, either in the classroom or in the lounge, the teacher's lounge.
Yeah,
and then basing off of that, we'll
kind of so
depend
messed
on,
up.
yeah, it's the count of the class that causes the calamity to occur.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Very weird.
Weird,
Yeah.
and it has to do with like that weird Eastern thing to do with numbers too, right?
Mhm.
Having the right count, having the right number,
Feng shui.
calculating something. Sorry.
Feng Shui.
Yeah,
Feng shui.
feng shui, feng shui. I don't know. I don't know how to
It's
say
like
it. Right? I'm not Chinese. I
yeah,
wouldn't know.
it's a Chinese horoscope, which they have like a lot of beliefs on it. No offense.
No offense at all. That's another.
Yeah, it's
so
another.
It was a weird one.
So if you guys want to watch another, it's in Crunchyroll.
It is on
On
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll, you can check it
It's
out.
only
They
about
have-
12 episodes, so you probably
Yeah.
marathon it in one
It's
day.
very
It's
short,
good.
but very
It's
interesting.
good. It's definitely an interesting watch
Yeah.
if you like to think about stuff what happens and
Yeah. If you like
You
to
like
predict what
who?
happens next, you'll love this.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
like mystery at all, just like mystery by genre. Like most mystery thing, like I like mystery because it fucks with you and it messes with you.
Yeah, it
Plays
really,
with
it really
you.
makes you think.
Yeah. And most of them like doesn't like gonna play with you until the end. Like you're gonna come up with totally different outcome to what you're thinking.
yeah.
Because
actually,
you're gonna be like sitting there
I mean,
like,
I don't want to talk about spoilers, but I didn't even
oh.
remember what the ending was. It kind of got me off a little bit there. I mean, sorry, by surprise.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
I'm still dying.
Oh, it's
What
Yoshiro's course.
Sorry. Oh yeah,
Yes,
sure.
it's always yours.
Oh my
Yoshiro's
god!
curse.
I left the village for too long. I have to come back.
just don't claw at your own neck. That's never
Say what?
Just don't claw at your own
Oh
neck.
yeah.
I think they only glow up in one side though.
No?
I think they only glow up in one side.
No.
Because in the final arc, you see Rena with bandages on both sides of her neck.
Yeah.
Oh. Right. I almost
Yeah, because in like the first 3 arcs, it didn't show any.
Yeah, because how many arcs is there in that one?
I think
Is
there's
it
like
four?
four or five.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
'cause I
because
know-
there's 2 short ones in there.
yeah, there's the first one is only like 4 episodes long,
On the
where
first
they
one,
introduce the
yeah.
characters and then kill them.
They killed
Yeah.
the 3 major characters of
Yeah.
the first.
Well, there's technically 5 major characters.
Yes. It's
Just-
actually 7, because including the photographer and the police guy.
Yeah, the photographer doesn't really play a main role. He's just there to die.
But he's still counted. Yeah, he's still counted as the main thing.
Yeah.
Well, he appears more than once.
Yeah.
So just to tack this on for you viewers out there, if you guys kind of like this genre and want
This
a
genre,
little bit more of a mind fuck, check out When the Seagulls Cry. It's kind of like the second installment to
Mine?
the franchise.
Mine?
Yeah, to the
Mine?
franchise. To the franchise.
When the seagulls cry.
Yeah. To the franchise, and it's a little bit more compelling as a detective narrative
Yeah.
because it's literally a chess game. In fact, they use a lot of chess analogies in it with solving the mysteries out there. So give that a shot if you feel like it. That was pretty fun.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So
Before we wrap things up, I actually have an invitation for Joe.
ooh,
Oh yeah.
invitation.
To all of our, Toronto's fan base and subscribers, if you guys feel like a cosplay party at the end of the month, ideally October 30th, that's a Thursday. Please email us, let us know if you want something like that to happen, and based on the number of people kind of like interested in making this happen.
Depending on our feedback.
Yeah, depending on feedback, we'd love to make this happen for you guys. You know, put it as like an Anitaku launch party.
Yeah, like a get together sort of thing.
Alongside as
us
many
and all you
cosplayers as you can think
Like
of.
us, meet the pants, and at the same time have fun.
I'm still single. by the
Cosplay
way.
party.
Just saying. Okay, never mind.
That's,
Disregard that.
Cosplay party. You guys like give us suggestions what you want to do. Like we can do like an anime night.
Yep. And you know, it'll all be hosted here at Coalition Lounge.
Just give us your suggestions. As always, we're always
Right.
open for suggestions.
This way, right?
Your feedback is appreciated.
Also, I want to invite Joe to come back, and I want to do a discussion with all of us about our favorite animes.
You know, there's no
And
real
Joe's
answer
looking
to that.
at me,
You know, there's no real answer to that one, right?
and Joe's looking at me because his collection is massive. This is why he challenged us
Yes.
and made us watch these two gory animes. Now I'm gonna challenge him. I want your top 5.
You want my top 5?
Sure.
Is that the
Yeah,
next
just an
discussion?
example.
Because that's,
That's
not
the
gonna
next
happen then. That's the
that's-
next discussion.
That's
Okay.
that's our next
Oh
anime
my
discussion.
God.
So-
And if
so
you're
guys-
curious, we're talking like I gave him my 700 gigabyte. And I only got it back with like 30 gigs free, so
And that's not even.
that's not
like-
even a quarter of his collection. So
Yeah.
So guys, if you like,
Wait.
down in the comments below, give us your top 5 favorite animes.
Yeah. favorite
suggestions,
anime.
yes.
Suggestions.
Let us know what you
Also,
think.
next week, Smash Bros.
Super Smash Brothers.
That's our
Next
discussion.
topic next week: Super Smash Brothers for
Just
Nintendo.
because it's coming
Yeah,
out.
It's coming out on the upcoming Friday, which is the 3rd, which this will probably be up after that, so stop time traveling.
And so we want to basically do a discussion about Super Smash Bros.
It's in
Well,
the
who
spirit
doesn't
of
like
it, yeah.
Super Smash Brothers? So.
You'd be amazed.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Oh, there's haters for everything, you gotta imagine.
Well, yeah.
it's Super Smash.
All right. Well.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
guess-
guys like this video,
Yeah.
always like and subscribe.
Like that way, right?
That
Is
way.
it this way?
That way.
This
Yeah,
way?
I
That
think
way?
it's that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's over there.
It's
By
over there
my
somewhere.
feet.
Yeah, don't step on it.
Well,
There it is.
as long as you press it, just don't break it.
As long as
Based
you
on
press it. And remember, October 30th, cosplay.
Don't forget to
Let
comment.
us
You
know
always read
feedback.
our
Top 5
comments.
animes.
You always read our comments. Say whatever you want to say.
We don't care.
We don't care. Just comment. Comment
Just
down below.
comment.
We like it.
Like,
Right?
Like rate my body shirt temple or something.
All right, I'm good.
all right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks.